Moving on to the spirit of mitigation, we have the slide titled How to Prepare. Hopefully, now somebody going over this presentation is interested enough in their longevity and the longevity of their household that they're willing to do a little bit of research and a little bit of work to make themselves better off in the event a volcano does happen. The first bullet reads, inquire at your local public safety facilities such as a police department or the local emergency management office, period. Learn what risks exist in your area. And anybody walking in there into a police department, say, will probably be recommended to the local certified emergency manager, and the risks described to them will be the volcano, which is generally not more than 50 or 70 miles away from them. The next bullet reads, keep protective clothing such as goggles, long sleeve shirts, warm clothes, and gloves available. These are all things, maybe save for goggles, that pretty much everybody's gonna have. It's just really the basics. Um, nobody in the emergency response community expects Joe Citizen to fight the volcano and win. It's just a matter of making sure they're safe for the period of time that most of the emergency response energies are directed towards actively battling the hazards that are caused by an ongoing volcano. So, you want warm clothes. Right now it's winter time. If a volcano were to happen and power were interrupted and various other public utilities were not available, you would want to have warm clothes. A long sleeve shirt is important, as well as long pants. You don't want to be wearing shorts while you're battling the elements of a post-volcano environment. And the goggles are something that really is important to have because, as described earlier, there's going to be particulate in the air, and people with delicate eyes, such as myself, are going to find all the ash sort of an irritant. Moves on to know local evacuation routes and your community's emergency operations plan. This one's a little harder, especially the EOP, due to the fact that it requires a bit of dry reading, and the local evacuation route probably requires some less than easy research. You got to dig it up on the local Department of Transportation website, or you could follow the route that's listed with the blue signs going down the highway or something to that effect. The next bullet reads, immediately move away from active eruptions. It seems to be in a person's nature to do so. You see something dangerous and scary going on, you're going to go away from it. That bullet just sort of reinforces that instinct. The next bullet reads, during an eruption, avoid lowlands and drive at safe speeds. The avoid lowlands part is due to the fact that there's going to be stuff coming down from the mountain, especially the large amounts of fluids that are introduced into the environment. The muddy, rainy, log and rock-filled rivers that are going to be forming within our neighborhoods. The drive at safe speeds portion, though, is important because people are going to be in a panic state, and maybe I should have highlighted that or something. It wouldn't really be in keeping with the overall image of the slide, but driving at safe speeds is incredibly important because you're going to be sharing the road with other people that are just as panicked as you, and everybody's trying to get out of town. And if people aren't driving at safe speeds and accidents are caused, it's going to introduce a new hazard into the environment and make the escape and recovery process that much more difficult. The last bullet here reads, During an eruption, observe your environment, looking for mud flows, falling rock, and unsafe circumstances. With the emphasis on unsafe circumstances, you just want to be aware of things that are unusual and look dangerous. When you're in the environment of a volcano, you're in a dangerous environment, and so you want to sort of try and avoid the things that are going to hurt you. Um, just being logical and trying to be safe, remembering things that are listed in publications such as the public education fact sheet generated by the local emergency response facilities. And the last slide here, titled Additional Information, is for those who are interested in doing further research regarding their safety and what can be done prior to and during a volcano. It's got listings of various websites that contain information that would be useful for them. The resource I think would probably be the most important is the local emergency management office. That's a place where the information regarding all the primary local hazards is going to be concentrated. The USGS is a wealth of information, and they have websites or portions of their website that are specific to Washington, Oregon, Idaho, etc. Linked up here as well are the Washington State Emergency Management website, which has EOPs on it and information regarding volcanoes, and also the Oregon Emergency Management Office website is listed, and theirs is a little less specific than the Washington Emergency Management website, but there is indeed a portion devoted to volcanoes. It also covers earthquakes and tsunamis. Thanks for watching this presentation. I had a fine time in class with y'all, and hope to see you on the internet again soon.